Sorry, guys. Oh! Wait, if you see an azalea tree, then... Because there's also a azalea tree near where I am. Hold on, I don't see you guys' dots so close. Wait! Wait, I see you guys! Turn around! Guys! Guys, turn around! Hey!
Sorry, I've got a bunch of cords.
Basically, I don't have a, I left my bed all the way back, and like, even though I could just kill myself, like, I don't want to, like, I'm gonna respawn all the way back, so, like, yeah, I've already dumped all my stuff here as well. Oh no, because the thing is, I want to like have this place as like my area. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. 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 I mean, actually, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I think I'll just move back. Yeah. Let me get my stuff. It's fine, I can fiddle. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I can move back. Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I think I'll just move. It's fine. Maybe just get all torches. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, it's fine. I think, yeah, I'm going too far anyway. Oh yeah, we're gonna need, yeah, I think the phantoms will come for me. Let me get, I don't need to get all the torches, to be honest. I can always get more coal. Okay. Yeah. Let's go! Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check, cause I went back to like where my bed was, where I placed my bed. So, oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in an area that's like close to like Bitsy right now. Yeah, it's fine now. Oh, that's what happened to me in my last stream. My Wi-Fi just randomly decided to implode, and it disconnected the stream entirely. Yeah, but I think it's something to do with my Wi-Fi itself, because I saw it was like down. Hmm. Oh hey, yeah, I'm doing good. Basically what happened is that I do have to move closer to spawn. Like, I couldn't stay in the area that I really wanted to build in, which is fine. But yeah, so like, right now they're currently restarting the server, and yeah, we're gonna get back into it once it's done. But yeah. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for coming for a bit, even if it was just for a bit. Oh, it's so cute. I just went back to spawn. Huh. Hmm. Hey. Okay. Alright, so we are currently trying to find an area. Oh yeah, if you missed the beginning of the stream, basically what happened, was that, because like, the area I really liked was too far from spawn, we decided to just like, go like, just like go back to spawn and just find like an area that's like closer. So yeah, I'm trying to find a new area that's not too far from spawn, but still like to my liking as well. Yeah. Okay. Well, I actually kind of like the area that Bitty was in. I feel like I should have stayed there. Oh. Okay. Alright. Start making our way again. My dog burns on me so I can't get any dogs. Unfortunate. Oh, actually this area is quite nice. Because I think I mainly want like something that's like closer to like some water. Because I really like fishing in Minecraft. Get these pigs some food so I don't starve like I did the last stream. Oh, my inventory's full. Let me get rid of some stuff. Do I not need... Don't need to start. No, don't want the leaves. There. Okay, I think I'm really gonna try finding Bitty's area again because there was an area near Bitty's that I really liked. Just a matter of finding. So I need to find the base first though. So make myself some food. And we should be off. So continue on. I'm gonna try to stay a bit closer. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Wait, this is a flower field. I think this would be nice. Because, like, if needed as well, I could always just, like, get trees, some, like... If I establish here, I can just get trees from, like, other biomes and just come back here. I think that'll probably be best, actually. Oh, yeah, I'll set down here. It's a nice flat area. Tons of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll settle down here. I think that'll be cool. Yeah, it's not too far from spawn. This should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I did want my this area to be a bit more foresty. So just terraform for a bit. I was thinking maybe I could place my tree around like, because I do still really wanted to go for like the sort of like the sort of like massive tree, and then there's like a house like basically like, massive tree, then there's like a bunch of like there's like then I have like my main house like in it. So if I go up from here, So we could place it around here. Seems like I also kind of like that area a bit. Like I was sort of like raised. Maybe what I could do is I could have like the main tree there, then I could have like, I don't know, like some sort of, oh wait, what I could do is like I could have like the tree over there, then I could have like the D&D tavern, like I wanted to build like somewhere like here maybe. I think that'd be cool. Okay, let me just see how the view is like. Oh. Okay, they refreshed the server, reset the server again. So now it's time to just wait again. Wait, who's topless? Okay. I'm gonna try and see what would be the best sort of like place to put my treehouse. Let me see if I could put in like the center here, maybe. It's like here, so I can get like the best of both worlds. Okay. Decisions. Because I guess I also need to be aware of like how tall I'm gonna build the tree as well. Because it's gonna take a lot of wood. So, okay. So I go for like this place. Actually, gonna like the view of this, so that like. Because I think what I also want to do is have like a sort of like dock area. Like where I could just like go like fishing from like there without having to like leave the base. Let's see if starting here would be good as well. Oh, maybe I could do, if I want to be fancy about it, I could try like doing it like it's a sort of like array of trees. That could be an option. If I'm really indecisive about like where I want to place the trees, then I could put like the house on like between maybe. Okay. I think I'm definitely gonna need to get more like inspiration. Oh, and I've run out of dirt, how lovely. Okay. I kind of like how this like area's a bit more covered, but at the same time it's a bit sort of like a bit far from like the water. This way's like okay-ish. So I feel like I might go for placing the tree here. Or like maybe like there? I'm so indecisive. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this place, like, I want to be close to the water here, so I'm gonna take down this placement. Get my food out. Oh, I should probably make a farm. Maybe around like here for now. If I can find my hoe. Well, okay. I'm just let me get some seeds. Just break all these grass. Then, okay. I think that should be enough for like 5. Yeah, that's fine. It's good enough. Okay. Last week there. Okay. Hello, you're the only one on the server. Hi. No, I think there's a bunch of like, other people online as well. Let me see. Let me check right now. Wait, am I the only one on the server? Because I don't see anyone else. I could be. But I'm currently like on the Discord server on like right now. And like, there are some people like, or like some people are in the call together. So I think there are people online. But yeah, thanks for tuning into my stream. I'm currently trying to, start like planning to like build my base. And there's a creeper there, how lovely. I should probably sleep. Wait, actually I think I am the only person on the server. Oh, okay. I'm really bad at dealing with creepers. I should have lit this area up. Okay. Okay, frames on us, face it. I've set my spawn here anyway, so I should be fine. So even if I die to this creeper. Oh, okay. Oh well. You see have dirt. I saw another creeper here, so is dirt still here? Did that despawn? I can't tell. Hopefully despawned. Because I don't want to deal with mobs. Oh. Okay. Let me fill this in. Oh, I don't have enough blocks to fill this in. Oh well. Okay. Build. House. Da 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 da. So I'm trying to visualize this area right now. Oh yeah, no, there are other people on here. I can see the dots in the locator bar, I think that's what they call it. Do I want to build here? Do I want to build? I feel like I probably will like build like here. They could have like the roots sort of like spreading out like that, and maybe they could even like go into like the sea. Maybe I think that would be a cool look. Okay. Just get down, remove all the other dirt towers I've made. Then I really want to use like spruce for like the main bit of the tree. So I probably need to venture out into like a taiga. There's like plenty of tigers in this spawn, so I could definitely do that. So we're gonna need to go mining soon. Why not? I don't really like getting resources, like I think when you're with like other people it's like it makes it more like exciting. we can like explore like stuff like together, and like it just feels a bit more like, I don't know. It just feels like better, but like when you're like on your own, it's kind of feels a bit more like a chore. But yeah. Okay. Oh wait, why do I... Okay, I need to remove this. What are you making your house out of? Basically, I'm planning to do a bit more of like a sort of like, a bit more of a like, I'm planning to do a sort of like tree house, like sort of like build base. I'm gonna build like a bit of a massive tree. Then I'm gonna like, then like somewhere like either like on the tree or in the tree, like I'll have like my house. And like as you can see, like I've got like a ton of amethyst. Yeah, basically on like the first day, like right underneath spawn, we were cave diving and we found this like massive like amethyst geode, and like that was helping me like mine it out. And like now I've got like, I think it's like 6 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah, I think I probably maybe have more in this chest. No, I haven't actually used this yet. I should probably dump my stuff here. Just do that. So like 5 stacks, then there's that as well. It's the flower that Solus gave me on the first day. This calcite could probably be good as well for the build. Try and make sticks. Where's my crafting? Oh wait. Crafting table. Make some more sticks. For what was I gonna make? Oh yeah, do you need to make another? Need to make more stuff in general. 'Cause this is very close to breaking. Okay, got that. New axe. New pickaxe. I think I should be good now. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can venture back to one of the tigers at spawn. Close to spawn. Okay, let me just check coordinates. Oh, okay, I can. Okay, I think this is viable then, because I can. Okay, this is where spawn is. There's the tiger. Alright. How's my day going so far? Oh, it's been good. It's been okay. Earlier today we were playing like D&D. We were playing in like ISO's campaign, a new campaign of ISO's where basically it's basically like set in a sort of like magic school, magic university, and like a ton of stuff happened. Basically like basically what happened is that like the first session is about like the sort of like first day and this? Yep. Yeah, first day, and all of our characters met. Oh, I should probably like talk about like what our characters were. Basically, my character was this sort of like air genasi, like sort of like air person, like cloud. So it was like sort of like themed around clouds, and she has this sort of like and basically what her whole deal is that she comes from like this like family of like famous sort of like sages, magical sages, and so she grew up with like a lot of like pressure on her, and the only person she could really like rely on was like her brother, her older brother, who was like sort of like heir to like the family. So he was like the family favorite. And but then like suddenly like my character like got into this like thunderstorm. She was like struck by lightning, and then oh, let me find my bearings. Yeah, she was struck by lightning, and then like basically she found out that like, oh yeah, basically what happens is that she went out into a thunderstorm because she felt like the storm sort of like calling to her. It was like this like rare magical storm, and rare magical storm. And then when she got struck by lightning, she saw this. Before she got struck by lightning, she saw this like spirit, and that is when like she was struck by lightning. She saw the spirit, got struck by lightning, and then while she was like sort of like knocked unconscious from like the lightning strike, she found herself in this sort of like mindscape where she's like it was like the mindscape was kind of like those like sky like landscapes in like anime where it's like sky like all around is like this floor is also like a reflection of the sky as well. It was like that, and like on her side it was like sort of like a very pleasant day, but on the other side where the spirit was really sort of like stormy, and basically the spirit sort of like introduced like herself as like my character's long lost twin, who's like who died while they were being born, and because like the very same storm that my character got struck by lightning by also occurred like while they were being born. So basically what happened is that when like the twin died, her soul was absorbed like by the storm. So then when my character got struck by the storm again, she was reunited with her twin. But the only way for like, but because like the twin's body is dead, like, twins' bodies dead. She like the only way the twins can like sort of like be together was if like my character shared like her body with her twin. But because of like the way like the twin is sort of like presenting herself as like, oh, like scary like storm demon sort of thing, like my character's like, oh no, I don't want that, like I want full ownership over my entire body. But the twin is like, nope, and then just like took over like my character's body. So then my character woke up like back at home. She was she started like acting crazy, like confusing her family and stuff, and which was the twin, which is actually the twin, but they didn't know that yet. So they thought it was just like some sort of like medical like condition that she got from like long-term like medical condition she got from like the storm from being struck by lightning. But then like my character managed to like get back control like of herself, and then that's when she sort of like started telling her brother about like what was happening to her and how like she gets like she sometimes loses control of like her body, and the control goes to her twin. I'm not really good at explaining this, but like yeah, talks about like her whole sort of like problem. Then the brother's like, oh hey, I'm going to this like magic school, like I could like find like a solution for you there. She's like, okay, that's cool. So then like after the brother went to the magic school, he's also like gathering information for her, and they were like exchanging letters between each other. But then like suddenly like one day like the letters just stopped coming. And also, the brother suddenly got disowned by the family as well. For, like, reasons that, like, for unknown reasons. So that was when, like, all of, like, sort of, like, responsibility, like, fell upon my character. So then eventually when it was like her turn to start attending the magic school, like where the campaign is sort of set, she sort of results to sort of like find out like why like her family disowned her brother, and yeah, oh yeah, and also sort of like find like a way for her to like get rid of like the twin like inside of like her body, like regain like full ownership of her body. Oh, because I forgot to say as well, because like her like family are like sort of like wizards, so they wizard like officially they're called sages because that's the class that my character is. Because like basically like sages like they earn like their magic through like study. So so they kind of like hate anyone else who gets their magic through like other means. Like now, because like my character has like her twin spirit inside of her, she now has like magic through other means that are not hard work or study. So yeah, she's kind of like, so that's why she's kind of like really sort of like adamant to like getting like rid of her twin. But yeah, that's basically like most of it. Like a somewhat brief rundown on my character. Let's see on the saplings. Like, and like basically what happened in the session today was that party met. We're going to the magic school. One of the characters had this like really sort of like anime-esque sort of like moment where like she was literally like running like late for school. She's like the last one like inside like the building, basically, like which I found like really funny. It was basically a whole sort of like all like in the anime they have like the toast in the mouth and they're just like running for like the school gates. Like that was basically the whole like bit. And then Where are the saplings? So after that, like, we got this sort of like entrance sort of like assembly sort of thing. Oh yeah, before the assembly, we had a whole bit where like basically like the doors were sentient, and they were refusing to open at first, so the assembly was kind of delayed, so everyone's kind of just like waiting. So then one of the other characters, a Blobble's character, they went up to like the teachers who were trying to like sort out the doors, and like their character was like a witch, so I'm like, oh hey, I can try like fixing it because I'm like a witch and all. But then like when she tried like fixing the doors, the door actually hated the witch Blobble's character, which is really and like they were just like hating on her for like absolutely no reason, which I found like super funny, which I've already said, but yeah, we'll head back. So that when like Blobble's character finally sort of like gave up, like that was only when like the doors actually like opened. So yeah, then we had the whole sort of like assembly entrance sort of like assembly sort of like place that took place. The headmaster was like this really sort of like really laid back guy who was literally in like a white shirt and like jeans, and then he's like, oh, like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, your other teachers should be running this. Like, yeah, and then, like, basically, like, oh yeah, like, literally how, like, he started as well, like, basically what happened was that, like, he went onto, like, the stage, and, oh yeah, before I go to that, like, there was this, like, group of, like, really, like, buff, like, people, and, like, when, and basically there's, like, buff ghost, and when, like, ISO, like, was, like, rolling for, like, the buff ghost's, like, hotness, he got a 100 on a D100, so they were, like, that hot, to the point where, like, a werewolf was basically going feral over the ghost, like, in, like, a corner, which is actually kind of relevant later on, but yeah, back to the headmaster, basically how his whole entrance went was that, like, he went onto stage, and then he just suddenly combusted into flame. I feel he suddenly just, like, disintegrated into like, a pile of dust. And then he suddenly, like, reformed, like, back into the sort of, like, laid-back sort of, like, guy with, like, white shirt, jeans, coffee stain on shirt. So then that's when he went to his whole sort of, like, spiel of, like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here, da da da. And then suddenly, a young man, like, in a sort of, like, full-on, like, suits, like, came onto, like, the stage. And the man was actually my character's brother. And, so, oh my gosh, and, like, he was, like, the way he was sort of, like, acting was that, like, he was, like, he was also, like, very, sort of, very, like, tired, like, not, I mean, like, basically everyone, every single, like, person, like, the staff were basically just, like, tired of all, like, the students' is, like, shit, basically. So he was just, like, also very nonchalant, like, oh, like, oh, welcome to, like, the school. Then, like, he was like, oh, I want to show you to your dorms now. And that's when, like, the floor, like, suddenly, like, gave out. Yeah, I don't know, she was on the hottest of a ghost, was crazy as well. So that's when like the floor like suddenly like gave out from like underneath like all the students, and like that's when we discovered that like the school actually uses like slides as like a mode of transportation. Which I'll get onto like more detail later on, and like so yeah, we were all like slid onto like this sort of like area where this like massive building of like dorms was like revealed, and so the others like went inside, and then my character was like the last one like out there, and like her brother was just sort of just like just standing there, and like and when my character tried talking to him, he was just apparently he didn't recognize her at all for some reason. He was just like, oh, like you should just why don't you go inside? You should go inside. Then he just like walked off casually just walked off, and then just like went into a hole in the ground, which is where like the slides are. The slide spirits. Apparently the slides are spirits. And basically what ISO like had me do like while my character with like her brother was that he had me do like a perception check, and basically what my character saw is that there was like a line of like stitches going down from his ear to his collarbone. So that was suspicious. So then once my character went inside to the dorms, conveniently, like, the party was all, like, dormed up together, and, basically how, like, the dorms sort of it was basically, like, one of those, like really crappy sort of, like, college dorms, like, where you all, like, sort of, like, share the same bathroom, and the dorms had, like, a weird thing going on, where, like, what was it? Oh yeah, like it was like a really basically had a massive sort of like living room, and then like then like there was only like, and then like everyone had to had to share like one bathroom, and then there was like a really convoluted way to get to like the individual rooms, where what was it? Oh yeah, it's like multiple doors like at once, just like so many doors. So and you have to go like a really specific way as well, because then like otherwise you'd end up in like a completely different groups' room, which turned out to be the buff ghosts from earlier. The buff ghost group from earlier, which is really funny. I know other people use the Stitches thing, I use it a lot. Oh, do you also play D&D? So that's cool. I need to get more people. I need to discover more people play D&D. But yeah, basically like, we found like the other buff gang. And basically like, their whole deal is that they actually worship like the god of weed. And like, who's actually who's called James, and he's actually like a reference to like another campaign of ours, that Blobble runs, where like, basically like, there was one time like during like Blobble's campaign, like, ISO's character like randomly went like, oh, like, oh, I know a guy, and then like, so then when Blobble had him like roll a luck check, see how well the guy was, ISO got a nat 20, so ISO's character's just like randomly like friends with this like stoner like cleric, who's like a level 20 cleric. I'm not really playing, I'm more of a DM. Oh, that's cool. I feel like for me, I'm more of a player. Cause I have like, I do DM like a bunch of campaigns. I have like a Magical Girl campaign. I actually haven't really like played in a while. I should really need to like organize that again. Then I also have like my first campaign was with my first DM's campaign was like a sort of like it was basically like there's like two worlds and like it's a sort of mix. There's two worlds and both of the party both come from those worlds and okay, I think I have enough sapling salts. Making my own sort of farm back at where I established my base now. But yeah, it was like a mix between like basically the one world was cyberpunk and the other world was like a standard sort of like fantasy sort of thing. And basically the whole like the whole campaign's about like sort of like the two worlds are slowly sort of like starting to like merge together, and like and yeah, the party's just like forced to like deal with that. I also haven't run that in a while, which I really need to do. Yeah, I feel like for me, like I tend to like sort of like prefer like well, I think I might have gone the wrong way, yeah. Like I feel like for me, like DMing is like really fun. Like for example, like I actually had this like famous familiar in our group called Dave, who is a crow / raven. And I really enjoy like sort of like playing that guy, that little guy. But like at the same time, like I do kind of like struggle with like improv like quite a bit. I think it's mostly like just like making stuff up on the fly, which like I kind of like struggle with like in general. Cause I think especially like as I'm talking like right now, like I do use a lot of filler words. Yeah, I just did that. But yeah, I think it's mostly like cause I remember like in the beginning when I started DMing, like I tried like I was like really like into like notes and stuff. Am I heading the right way? It feels like the wrong way. Actually no, I think I am. Never mind. I was like super into notes, to the point I was literally just like reading off like my notes as I was like DMing. But then like as like time went on, like I started just like completely like improving my sessions because like what was it like? I just like started like I just kept on like forgetting to prep. Well, I think I might be lost. I think I'm just. We have to keep inventory on. I know it's not that deep. But yeah, I need to get back onto my DMing game soon. But yeah, I've never actually been a player. People try to tell me to be a player. I just don't know how I'll do it. So do you mean that as in like you don't know like what sort of like class you want to go for? Or like do you or I can never finish a campaign because people just call me, oh, it's... Oh, I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, because I feel like scheduling is like, is it like scheduling? Cause like we kind of like scheduling like an issue. I don't know what class to be. Oh yeah, well, I guess in that case, I guess you could probably like refer to like what sort of like NPCs you prefer, sort of like playing like you like sort of like playing as like the most like the enemies. Like, do you prefer like playing more sort of like spellcastery sort of enemies, or like do you prefer playing more like sort of like martial sort of enemies? I feel like if you like go off of, like the sort of like NPC that like the NPCs that you really like playing like DMing as the most, I think that could be a good starting point maybe. Because like for me when I make my player characters, like I tend to like like I like to think of myself as more sort of like a story oriented sort of like player. So I like so I don't usually sort of like come up with characters like outside of campaigns. Like I only really sort of like make player characters when I have a campaign and like we've got like the story premise and everything. So I usually base my characters off of that. And like with that I usually try to like play off of like some like sort of like tropes and like archetypes. Like for example, like I think like my current character, the character I was talking about, where we had the D&D session for today, I actually sort of like base her off of like, basically me and like my partner, we were like chilling like in a park, and we saw that there was this, and we were just like cloud gazing, and we saw like a bunch like a cloud that had like a sort of like faint rainbow across it. And that was like so then that also like reminded me of how like I saw like this article online, like or like these photos online of this like sort of like cloud phenomenon called like cloud like irisation, where it's basically like the clouds like rainbow, and then that's kind of like where like my character for like ISO's campaign sort of like came from. So because like originally I was planning for it to be like a sort of like edge and nasty like storm sorcerer, but like as I was sort of like looking for design inspiration for like that, I found there were like a ton of edge and nasty storm sorcerers like out there, so I kind of wanted to do something a bit new. But at the same time, like, I didn't want to, like, what was it, like, oh yeah, cause, like, I remember, like, ISO, like, had this whole thing where, like, he suggested that, like, we have, like, hybrid sort of races, so, like, what I decided to do is that, like, I referred to like, another campaign that like ISO did before that, like we kind of had to like end like super early because like he like lost all of his like GM notes for it, so we couldn't continue it anymore. And like basically my character in that campaign was sort of like basically the premise behind that campaign was supposed to be a sort of like isekai campaign, where it was just me and Solus who were playing. And basically my character was like this like sort of like mangaka like artist who was like really depressed, but then like her race was that was like a homebrew race called like Gemini, where like it's so like you can basically like have like two characters in one. And like basically the whole like premise behind like that my character was that like she's like not only is she like a mangaka, a really depressing mangaka artist, she's also like her other twin self is also like a really sort of like tropey like magical girl. So I decided to like take the race from that from my character for that campaign and then re-put it into this campaign. So yeah, I think like I remember I was like really like I think like my character for like ISO's Magic School campaign is probably the hardest like campaign the hardest character I've ever had to make. Cause yeah, I was like really struggling like trying to like choose like classes. Cause at first I wanted to do a sort of like monk. Because of like the nature of like the race, you have to have like separate character sheets. So it's like 2 classes for each. So at the same time like because I already knew I wanted like my character to sort of like we should probably name it this one, Claudia, is her name. Like she was supposed to be the sort of like wizardy sort of like sage sort of like person. So I ended up like choosing like the homebrew class for her, which is basically like a rehash of like conversion of like the sage job from Final Fantasy 14. And so that was like basically like solid on that. But like for like the other twin who was supposed to be the sort of like spirit, like I was really struggling on her. Cause like there was so many like classes I wanted to choose. But like at the same time at first I was like leaning towards like Storm Sorcerer for the twin. But then with that sort of came like, oh, like I want to do like something else other than like Air Genasi, like Storm Sorcerer. And also as well, I didn't want like I also wanted like my character to be flexible, so have like so that one twin could be like martial focused while the other sort of like spellcaster focused, magic focused. So then eventually I decided to just go for like another like homebrew class called like a Spirit Warrior, which is actually from like the same book that I got the Gemini race from. Which is basically like the whole premise behind that class is that basically like you're like the character's sort of like vessel for this spirit, and you get like a bunch of like cool like and you basically get to like transform like into the spirit, and you get like a whole bunch of like cool abilities. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's not like I don't know why I tried to do that. The campaign I'm doing right now is about my players being trapped in a sitcom. We had 2 sessions so far, but I hope we can finish this one because I have an amazing idea for the final boss. Oh, that's a really cool premise. I I'd love to join that sort of campaign. That sounds really cool. So like, do you know like how like do you have like a vague idea of like how many like sessions like you'd think like the campaign would like go on for? I'm also like super curious about the final boss, so like if you'd be willing to talk about that, then I'd love to hear your idea for the final boss. I need to make an axe. I refuse to go back into the mines. I hate the mines. I'm trying to postpone it for as long as I can. But I know I inevitably will have to go back into the mines. Sigh. Realistically, knowing my players, only 1 more, but I'd love to have like 18 more. Oh, okay, that's cool. I think like for like how like well like basically like how I sort of play D&D is that like I actually like discovered like D&D, like started playing D&D through ISO. Like I've already talked about this on like the previous stream, but like basically like I was in like Pride Club with him at like college, and she was like, oh, like I have this like D&D campaign I want to like run, and like do you guys want to like join? And we're like, oh yeah, we want to join this campaign. And we ended up like being TBK'd in that campaign. But like to be honest, it was like pretty like hardcore like in that like campaign, because like I remember ISO was expecting us to go like all the way up to like level like 4C. And he was like literally having us like sort of like stack like classes like together. It was like really, really crazy like campaign. But like from like that group we sort of like mostly like started playing like other like campaigns of that group. I remember like me and my partner were talking about stuff today, yesterday. We were talking about how like there's not really a sort of like forever DM in like our group, because like everyone has like a campaign idea they want to run, which is like really cool. But like I guess for you like is that also like the case for you? Like are you like playing like a friend group, or like is it like a or have you got like together specifically for the point of like D&D? I keep on stumbling on my words, but it's okay. Because I remember I was talking about sort of like also like the yesterday stream where I think someone like was talking about like how like they wanted like I think they were struggling to like find a group or something. And then I talked about like oh wait, let me read this. I'm stuck between having the boss being a creator of the show or one of the characters find out that everyone already knows, kind of like Truman's situation. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That'd be awesome. But yeah, if your campaign like does end up like running for longer, which I really hope, like I'm really hoping that it does. I'd definitely love to be like updated on it. It sounds like such a cool premise. I wish I could afford that sort of thing, because it sounds really cool. But yeah, basically like yeah, I was talking about how like there's like subreddits to like find like other people who also wanna like play in like campaigns, Discord servers, if there's like any sort of like, if you're still in education, like any sort of like societies in like, or like clubs at your school that are like focus on like TTRPGs, or like even like maybe like anime sort of like thing. I feel like for me, like if it's like, if something is like sort of like nerdy sort of based, then you'll probably find people who like play TTRPGs there. Like yeah, I have a friend group. Yeah, so in that case as well, like I feel like I'd definitely like consider like maybe trying to like expanding out of like your friend group and like trying to find like other people who also like play D&D. Session later today, but people are already saying they're getting tired of it. I don't care why I keep going back. Oh, I'm really sorry for hearing that. Is that, have they said like a specific like reason why they're getting tired of it, or is it just like, oh, like there's like no reason behind it. Ooh, there's a hole. I need to fill up that hole. But yeah, because I feel like in that like sort of instance, if like they do have like a specific reason, like you could try if you haven't already like maybe like taking feedback see like how you can sort of like cater your campaign to the players as well. But like I also sort of like get like but of course like because like it's your story as well and like you're literally the DM as well, so you have the final say. So you don't like so even if your players do give feedback, like you don't have to like follow it. And like if it's just like not for them, then like there's like then you can always like find like other players out there who'd be like all in for like that concept. I feel like I'd definitely be in for like that campaign. It's a really cool premise. But yeah, if they're not exactly giving like specific reasons, like valid like reasons, then like I'd say just like I know it's probably like really hard, but like try like playing the campaign of like other people. Because maybe like the campaign that you have like is just like maybe not your friend group style. Maybe I mean I'm not sure because like I'm not like part of your friend group. But yeah, that's just like what I'd sort of like say. I think everyone's on the ground right now. Huh. Oh, sorry, night? Huh. I did not notice that. I feel like I kind of want to make this area sort of like a fake sort of like tiger. Cause I do really like the look of like the tiger biomes, but yeah. Get this. Nah, I'll just get that. Plant the sapling. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of wood. Let's keep it. I just need to get shears, but I need to go back into the mines. Meh. I don't know why I used my hoe for that. Get these leaves, can have more saplings. I don't know what the others are doing. I'm just here, all farming trees. Me and my tree farm. Some of my wheat. Okay, some of my wheat's almost finished. So I need bread, kind of desperately now. Okay, build up. Da da da. Get this. Okay. Get back down. Plant the sapling. Get the leaves. Oh. Just keep chicken. Oh. I have so many saplings now. somewhere over there, okay. Okay, I think I'm really glad I moved her now. Like, now that I think about it, I think I do prefer this area over like the area I chose like last stream. Because I think like the other area is just like full on just like open sea, but like this area there's like more stuff like around. Get the word. I feel like if I want to build a tree, I'm probably going to have to max out my inventory. Okay, my axe is already running low, so let me make a new one. No, why did I make slabs? Oh, flip. Okay. Yeah, I remember I was watching like a VTuber clip once, and like I feel it was like of Oro Crony from Hololive, and I think it was Oro. I think it was Crony, and I think it was also like Elizabeth Bloodflame. I think who's also from Hololive, and like I remember like they were like playing Minecraft, and like basically what happened was that like I think it was like some sort of like keyboard shortcut thing, because like one day like they were like at a crafting table and they had like a whole bunch of iron on them, and like I think what happened is that they both like ended up like accidentally crafting like multiple sets of like iron boots, and then like and there was like really funny bit after where like when Crony tried like seeing if like she could like convert the iron boots back into like iron ingots, like they only like turned back into like iron nuggets. So I found that like super hilarious, like the way the boots were like lined up the entire hotbar. I was like, ah, like her reaction afterwards. I was like, found that really funny. Good thing I am a noob at Minecraft, so I probably will never use like keyboard shortcuts. But yeah, Zero, if you're also in the chat, like, I'm really hoping it gets better for you, like, for your, like, campaign, like, I'm really, like, I am, yeah, I am really, I am hoping you do, like, sort of, like, get, like, the reception that you deserve, like, and, like, if you do end up, like, having to find other players, like, yeah, just as, like, enthusiastic and, like, for your campaign and, like, passionate for your campaign as you are. Oh, wait, I should probably place more torches down. Okay, I think that should be good. 20. Oh, wait, spider, actually, because I need to get. Oh, hold on, where's my sword? I need to get string for fishing rod. Oh, no, it's spider eye. Oh, well. that? Would it ever be there? Wait, how do I... Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, baby zombie! Oh my oh, okay. Okay. I may die. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I probably just slept for tonight. Okay. I mean, I do kinda need to, like... get more... I need to get a full set of armor. But can I be bothered to do that? I don't think so. I feel like I'm more of like a... I mean, cause like, I'm already like not exactly a Minecrafter. But like, I do sort of like, I feel like I'm mostly a builder. Like I remember like, a week ago, like, I started like making like, I started building like, our base for, Blobble's campaign that I talked about earlier, in like creative mode, which I do have screenshots, and I also was talking about how I'd post like screenshots of that like after yesterday's stream, which I didn't end up doing, but like I'll try posting screenshots of that like sometime like this weekend. Cause yeah, basically it's like a really cool base where it's like it's like a sort of oh yeah, basically it's like set like right after like a sort of like boss battle where we were like fighting this like eldritch like creature in like in like the sewers of like Victorian London, which is where the campaign's set. And like basically like our whole base is sort of like basically an ex-boss arena set in the sewers, and like how I sort of like designed it is that like I sent a sort of like underground like really tall sort of like cistern with like and like it has like multiple sort of like floors with like pipes like leading like into like the sort of basically like the whole base is sort of like a cylinder. So so all of it's in a sort of like circular structure. Then you have like pipes like going like into like the cylinder, which is like which is not only like what was it? Like pipes, but it's like what? It's not only like oh yeah, it's like not only sort of like the pipes aren't only like entrances and like exits, but they're also like they're also like the rooms. Like basically how we set it up is that like circular structure, multiple floors. Then had like for like the floors, it was like tiers of like grates, copper grates, and then I had like so obviously at the bottom it was like a sort of like main sort of area, and like at like the sides or the edges of the walls, like there's like a sort of there's like water, which is just water, none of the sewage, and what was it? And then like one of the pipes you could like go up, kind of like, oh you know, one of the pipes like led up like outside of the cylinder, which also like was actually just like the staircase where you could like go up through the floors, and then you also had like pipes like going out from like the sides of the insides of like the tunnel. It's really hard to explain it, but like basically just like imagine like this sort of like structure but like inverted. So like so it's like a cylinder with like all the pipes like leading like inside, and like the pipes are like tiered and in like floors, and then like there is and the pipes will also like act as like also like individual quarters as well, which I found like which I felt really smart of like smart at myself figuring out. But yeah. Let's make another axe. Okay, get up. Nab this. Get down. Go through the usual motion. If you want to nab, might as well nab this sugarcane as well. Oh, I think I forgot to mention as well, like, basically I want to do, like, not only do I want to do, like, a massive tree house, like, in, like, the center somewhere, like, instead of, like, I know this probably will take a super long time to actually get built, but, like, I don't care. I'm his chill, and building is my chill. Like, instead of, like, the usual leaves, I want to make, like, the leaves, like, stained glass instead. So I'll probably end up, like, having to, like, basically just, like, get rid of that entire, like, sandy area. Like, oh well. I think the wheat should be ready now. Actually, I think I might as well use this hoe a bit more. I think the next time it becomes night, I think I'm gonna try to stay up and try to like slay spiders, so I can get string, because I also like really like fishing, I remember like I was talking about this other stream as well, where like basically like in my like sort of like when me and my sister had like a Minecraft world like together for a bit, like we located ourselves in like a village with that was like super close to like an open water sort of like area, so kind of like here, kind of like that actually, like with like this sort of like open like horizon, like with like, the sea, and like I remember like I was able to like make a fishing rod, and like I somehow ended up like getting like a really like good enchanted like fishing rod, and like, with that I got so much like cool stuff from that. So I'm gonna replicate that success for this server, hopefully. But I think once I have like the main tree sort of like the main house sort of done, I wanna like at like the sort of like roots like build out a sort of dock area, which I think I've already mentioned actually, yeah. So like I have like a little like place to fish. Yeah. Okay, I have 4 stacks of logs now. So I could theoretically start building my thing. Oh, skeleton over there, no spiders. Oh my fucking god. Sorry. Oh, I'm really screwed. I'm really, like, Endermen absolutely terrify me. What the heck is that in the distance? Oh, that's a drown, never mind. Okay, I'm asleep. Never mind. There's some skeletons over there. Or was that just a birch? No, that was a skeleton. Okay. Oh yeah, because I was talking about it. Yeah. Should I get bones? Good try. That's just one skeleton. Oh, never mind. It's coming after me. How the heck did I pull my shield? Oh, okay, there, I got it. Yes, I got it. Finally killed something. Okay, nice. Bit laden with arrows, but it's okay. Me vibing. Wait, how do I don't know how to check who's on the server right now. I don't exactly. Okay. I have bones now. Oh, I could make bone meal. But at the same time, I do want to get a dog. Okay, I think I might actually start building the tree soon. Let me just get rid of the trees here. Clear the way. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is about as much amethyst I have actually. Damn, okay. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get to building now. And take some of these flowers. So I need to clear this whole area out for the tree. There's gonna be more seeds as well. Okay, let's plant more of this. Do I need to get food? Okay. How shall we do this? Okay. I'll clear the air a bit more. Okay. If I do something like this, so like that. Oh, okay. I haven't. Okay, that's fine. Just go on like that. I'm not really aiming for like a perfect circle, like. That's fine. Oh, nope, that's wrong. I think maybe I will get rid of these little divots here. Okay, then this place could be a bit more interesting here. Oh, nope. Oh, wait. Actually, should I? I feel like I should probably wait, how do I make bark? Okay, if I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Actually, wait, no, it's slashing, never mind, it's right here. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it was muted. Okay, wait, my chat. I'm stopping. Okay, I've already read that. I have a friend. I've already read that. They're the ones who asked if I wanted to GM for them. You don't know the reason. I asked them what kind of campaign they said they didn't know, so I gave them 3 options: the sitcom one about school, and one about magic being hidden from the people. Thought people would live in the snow. Did you mean to make another pickaxe, or we just tried to make an axe? Wait, did I make another axe? I mean pickaxe. Oh! Huh. Okay, I guess just roll that. Yeah, I know I really need to go mining. I'm just scared of the mines. I mean, like, it wasn't that bad when me and Bitty were mining, like, yesterday. Because I could go cave diving. I think there was, like, a cave somewhere around here. Or, like, a ravine. Some sort of ravine. That I could try going to. But, like, at the same time, like... because I don't really mind, like, sort of, like, making, like, stone tools anyway. Even though I know it's kind of, like... probably a bit tedious, but we roll with it. I feel like before, like, I feel like I probably will go mining, like, eventually, but, like, right now I just wanna, like, build my base. Then, like, if there's, like, any sort of, like, ores, like, needed for me to, like, continue, like, building it, then I probably, yeah, will have to go into the mines. But, yeah. So close your whole tab. Oh! Okay, thanks for that. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't really play, like, Minecraft a lot, so, like, a lot of this is, like, new to me. Oh. Yes, I am still streaming, yeah. Okay. Hold on, is this oriented one? I mean, this looks... It looks the same, so it's fine. Yeah. Oh, hey, Dacia says hi! Sub to Dacia, of course. Oh wait, okay, let me s- already am. Oh yeah. Oh, because I guess like I was like yeah, probably like majority of people who've like discovered me through like Dartsia slash like Take Five is like socials. Oh, that's showing on flames. That's gonna really annoy me later on, so I'm just gonna fill it in. Might as well fill it in. Oh yeah, but yeah, back to D&D. In that case, like if they aren't giving a specific reason, yeah, probably saying echoing myself, but yeah, like maybe like try asking them for feedback, like specific feedback, like maybe like I feel like maybe if you want like specific questions, like maybe like oh like what's like fun for you, like what would be fun for you, like do you have any sort of like ideas where you want your like player character to go, like like because I think as well, like also sort of like maybe if like you also like if like you're like sort of like if like you're sort of like worded out like or like if like what like if you like if you're willing to like collaborate on like world building or like as well, like that's also like really like that's also like a really good way to like engage players a bit more. Because like in like that way they'll have like a sort of like personal like investment into the world, so they'll feel more attached to it, more like and like yeah because like the whole like the James like the God of Weed James like the level 20 cleric from Blobble's campaign and also God of Weed and Ice's campaign like was like a completely like made up character on the spot. And like I remember like I feel like sometime after that session like me and Blobble were talking about how like Blobble like really likes like the fact that like Isa like did that and we just went like, oh like I knew a guy like and kind of just like yeah so that could be an option. I even offered if someone else wanted to try to be DM. Ah, okay. So yeah, maybe it's just like a case of just like sitting your players down, like I mean since you said you're gonna like be having a session today, like maybe like before the session just like have a talk with your players, like see exactly what like they like what they think about your campaign so far. and like whether like I guess it is like a good fit for them. I don't know that's exactly what I'm going for, but like because like I'm sure you're doing great at DMing, but like just like sometimes like because like the way that people like to play is like can be different. Like for example, like for me, like I've said before, I'm more of a story-oriented player, so I tend to prefer like more serious toned like campaigns, or like at least like campaigns are more sort of like like more focused on like narrative and like character development. Like I tend to like enjoy those campaigns the most. But like for like other people, they may also like prefer more sort of like a crack campaign where there's just silly moments, like something like Legends of Adventurous, which is also cool as well. Like it's like really cool to see like everyone's sort of like play styles, but of course you have to like yeah, sort of like it's I guess just like a matter of just like finding the right people who enjoy what you also enjoy. Then yeah. About the session today, they cancelled, so I'll try again one Saturday. Oh, okay. So do they give like a specific reason for cancelling, or is it just like, oh, or is it like scheduling sort of like reasons? Is this tree like I want it to tree? Wait, that's a log. Would I? Okay. They want to go on party and they said that they forgot about our session. Oh, okay. Okay, in that case, like, maybe, like, like, because I feel like you don't necessarily have to just, like, I think if you just have, like, a talk with your friends about, like, this, like, oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, even if it's, like, just have, like, even if it's not, like, an official sort of, like, talk, just, like, seeing if, like, because I think what I do for my group is that, like, we usually have, like, a sort of, like, a dedicated day, like, or, like, actually, no, I think it's, like, another group, like, some other groups I've seen online, like, what they do is that, like, they have, like, a designated day that's, like, purely, like, dedicated to D&D, so, like, but I know that like that's something that might seem like a bit too restrictive on like on your friend group. So like I think maybe it's mostly just like what was I gonna say? Because like scheduling is basically the BBEG of D&D, like Cause like I think what I did for like one of my my like other campaign, my magical girl campaign, because I got like a whole bunch of people from like different places for that campaign. What like initially like arranged like the session 0 was that I had like each month like we'd have a sort of like check-in to see like what times would people be available for like a session. Then like we'd sort of like then from those times we'd lock those in, and then that would be also like D&D times. Then and then that would be when we'd like schedule like the sessions. So like maybe for like what was it? Because I guess like that's the thing about like D&D as well, because like Cause I think like why like scheduling for D&D is so hard is that like you can always like reschedule it. It's not like it's not like unlike sort of like other sort of like events where like oh like you have to go to them otherwise you'll like miss them. But like with D&D you can always like have them like anytime. So like so like there's no sort of like so I guess it's like less like sort of like not really like a less of like a reason to like have it, but like it's like I'm rambling, but like but yeah, just like having like oh, because like kind of like going back on the sort of like events and sort of things, because like you don't want to miss on that, but like with D&D like you can always like have that sort of like thing, and then that's where like the sort of like trap that people like groups like fall into, that it's like oh you can have like any times, it's like flexible, so like and then you just like never really end up like doing it because like you don't actually sort of like properly sort of like actually sort of like I mean what like oh it is less sort of like not really incentive, but like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but like basically like because like, if that's the case, if they do just like want to like oh I was gonna say something I forgot. But yeah, I do kind of like feel you with that, cause like I feel like me and my friends have just like finished like college as in like so like now that we have like all of this free time, like a lot of people going out like partying and stuff, and like even though like partying isn't really for me, like because of like all of like the parties that people are going to, like we kind of are also like sort of like falling to this sort of like oh like there's like oh there's this thing I really want to go to, and like oh like we just have to like forget about D&D, like which I know can be like frustrating at times, and like you do want to like when like something you are sort of like passionate about, like when there's something you're passionate about, but like other people don't appear to be as passionate like about it as you, like because like D&D is like a special interest for me as well, so so like sometimes like kind of like even though I know there's no like sort of like malice behind it, like it does like kind of like hurt a bit, like when like like sessions end up being like cancelling and stuff, especially if it's like what was it like like if it was like if the session that was cancelled that had to be cancelled like for a campaign that I was DMing, like I definitely feel like a bit like sad about that, but like yeah, I feel like in like your like in that sort of like case, I think it's just like a matter of just like I mean, I guess I can't really say like being patient now, because like I assume this probably has been like going on for like a while now. So like and I of course like take like all of this with a grain of salt, like because I guess I have only really been playing like Genie for like around like 2 years now. So I guess I kind of have credentials, but like at the same time, like of course there's like I don't know your group, like so only you know what's like best for you, and like your friends as well. So I'd say like just like have a like just like have a chat with them, see like what like they sort of like think about your campaign right now, see if there's like any sort of like feedback you could sort of like take and see if like that works with them. But like if they do say like oh like if they do like end up saying that like oh like we're actually not really like that interested in the campaign anymore, which is like I mean like I doubt like I mean I doubt if they'd say that, but like but if it does get to that point, like I think maybe it was just like a matter of just like finding the right people for like the right campaign. But yeah, I think that's mostly what I'd say about like that like sort of situation. Just like find a sort of like common ground for like everyone. Just like find a solution that makes both you and your friends happy. Cause yeah, I know it does hurt when something you've worked on for so long, just like and like when you've worked on something for so long, and then it just feels like the others like don't really sort of like are engaged in it as much as you. But like yeah. Yeah, I have been reading myself, but yeah, talk with your players, see if there's anything you can do. If not, see if there's like like I think. Yeah, like but I think just like try talking to your players, like see if like you could like sort of like scheduling but like if not, there's always like people out there. But yeah, I think that's everything I probably have to like say about that situation. how you gonna get up to your house? A ladder? Oh yeah, like basically what I was thinking is that like, cause I feel like I was like super inspired of like another like Minecraft YouTuber who I watched. I was talking about how like in the other stream, like E Amazing. I don't know how to say her name, but like but yeah, I remember like I watched like one of her videos where like she spent like 100 days in Minecraft like building like a jungle tree house, and like basically what she did is that like she built like a massive tree. I'm feel like I don't know if I'll be able to like build like the same amount of like size of tree as they could, but like basically what they did is that like they had a sort of like ramp, like sort of like dock that sort of like led up around, like snakes up around the tree, so you could just like walk up without having to like use a ladder, and then the dock sort of like snakes like around like the tree. So I'm probably gonna do that as well. I think I'll finish building. I think I'll cut down this tree. Then I think I'll like end the stream there. It is about to get to 2 AM in the UK right now. And I've already spent so many of the last few nights just like I feel like my average bedtime at this point has just been like 4 AM, which I know is like really bad. Yeah, I think like because like Timmy's only like really sort of like started the stream like at 11 because that's when like the SMP started. But I think now I sort of like have a bit more of like a sort of like grip on streaming now. I think I might like I'll probably start like streaming at times that are more sort of like comfortable for me. So and like I was also thinking as well because like technically Minecraft should not be my main should not be my main sort of like bit of like type of content, like because like I have been like I've like so many like ideas like D&D sort of like animations and like animatics I want to do, or like content I want to do in like general, but I just haven't had like the time to get to them, or like I do get to them but I end up just like giving up on the project because like I either like have ideas for like shiny new project I want to do, or like I try like or I end up just like getting tired like just into the projects, and like I end up just like it's like I feel like for me it's like on like two extremes. It's either like I was like I feel like my productivity is on like a spectrum. It's either I hyper focus on it like so badly, so like to the point where like I literally cannot stop until I finish this thing, or like I try doing it for like a bit and I just like or actually no, or even just like I just can't do it like at all. I just can't find the motivation. It's like super annoying. Because I do have like ADHD meds as well, so I think I might start trying to like take those a bit more often, because I mean, they might help. But yeah, I definitely want to like do like maybe some like drawing like streams, because I've been doing a lot of like character designing like recently, and I also was thinking as well of like doing a sort of like if you know the D&D YouTuber Dingo Doodles, like she does like she did like the Fool's Gold series where she basically like portrayed like the whole story of like of a campaign like through like story time like animation sort of style, and I really want to like do that for like some like my own campaigns, like probably like I feel like I've already been like aiming for like think of doing like Blob Wars 1, and I've already started like kind of like writing the script for that as well, because it's like our like longest campaign in the group so far, and it's just like so like rich with like story and stuff, which I really love. Like I love like the DM style in general. Like I definitely look up to them as like a DM. Like and like I just like, because I feel like the main reason why I want to like start content creation is that like I want to like share like the stories of like what happens in like the TTRPGs I play like into the world, and I get people like as like enthusiastic about like my characters and like what I like make like as much as like I am. So like I feel like and I feel like maybe if like and I was thinking like maybe if I start like streaming like my process of like making stuff, I'll have like it might like help me sort of like be more productive, and like because I'll have that sort of like accountability, and I'll kind of like count like body doubling in a way. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Oh wait, it's minus 5 a.m., 7 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. Yeah, we both need to improve our sleeps. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. And yeah, I'll see you on the next stream. I'll see like since I am considering like expanding my streaming like my types of streams, I'll try like putting together a stream schedule sometime like next week. Then yeah, so like if you'd like to see like some of the stuff like I actually do like other than Minecraft, then yeah, you can tune in for the streams. But yeah, see you guys another time. Bye bye. Hold on, let me end the stream. Bye.